everybody, today I'm going to be doing a review on the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette. I've been a huge fan of Urban Decay since the early 2000s. One of my favorite mid-end brands, and this is of course their fourth Vice palette, as said. And if you haven't been following the Vice palettes, they are a collection of 12 shades and a very nice mirror, very nice size mirror. Now I'm gonna do swatches of these in fours, so I'm gonna do first four, second four, third four, etc. And we're gonna get swatching up. This is Bones, Framed, Discreet, and Bitter. So you have four really light shades to start you off with. This is Grip, Fastball, Grasshopper, and Flame. Deadbeat has a nice subtle shimmer. 1985. C-Note. And Low. Beatdown. Underhand. Arctic. It's one of my favorites. And Crowbar. I like Crowbar because it's an olive green with nice golden shimmer. Pandemonium. Harlot. Robbery. Delete. And that concludes all of the shades in the Vice 4 palette. So as you can see, these performed really well. All of them were buttery, smooth, pigmented, didn't crease on me, lasted anywhere from 5 to 10 hours depending on the shade. Like the lighter shades here, they only lasted about 5 hours, but the darker shades definitely lasted longer. A lot of the shades with subtle glitter like Deadbeat, Arctic, Crowbar, these shades needed to be treated like glitter if you wanted that subtle shimmer, that subtle shimmery glitter to be shown in your eye, that micro glitter. In that you can apply it with a fluffy or dense brush, but if you want that glitter shimmer to show up, you're going to want to pat it on, like pat on that final amount. You can set it with a setting spray or even apply it moist. If you want it to stay, definitely use a primer. All those things helps. But the second you use a fluffy brush, you're pretty much brushing away all of the micro shimmer. The micro shimmer did have a little bit of a migration problem. It didn't like to stay put, but the shadow itself did. So the shadow would be on my eye, but I would find like a little bit of micro shimmer around here. So the glitter was like, girl, let me hide your dark circles, don't worry, I got you. And I'm like, no, just stay in place, it's good. So with that being said, it's totally worth it to pick this up because of the array of shades. I loved the jewel tone shades. Like I said, Grasshopper, 1985, Flame, Beatdown. These are all shades that I personally love. I liked that there wasn't too many neutrals, and the neutrals we did have were kind of grayed. So they were we had like grayish colors, which is like a gray beige. But we did have a nice warm color shade right here, Bitter. Frayed is a little warm, Bones is warm, but we have Grip and Discreet, which were that grayish color, which is nice to see. But pretty much all the other shades were bright colors, but these two, Discreet and Bitter, did work as good transition shades. Bitter more than Discreet. I used the hell out of Bitter. In terms of the selection, we really only had like two, I think there was like Framed, Discreet, Bitter, and Delete were the only matte shades in this entire palette out of 20 shades. The rest were either shimmery, metallic, or had a micro glitter in it. But overall, smooth, buttery, pigmented, soft, really just the quality that I expect from Urban Decay. So very pleased with this palette. Did you guys pick this palette up? Did you love it? Is it still on your list? Let me know what you guys think. And please be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.